What's up, rock stars, and welcome back to the channel. I know it's been quite some time since the last video on the blue Camaro that currently goes by the name Vanessa, and it's definitely been a while since the last video here on Veronica. So I just want to give you guys a quick update of what's going on the channel, and if you're new to the channel, get you guys up to speed. The original challenge was trying to get this 1992 RS Camaro done and ready for my high school reunion so that I could drive it back home and be there. We had a couple of setbacks. I had to get a new trans pan, different things of that nature. And in between that time, I came across this blue car, and you know, it's kind of hard to spend the same money in two different places. So it was a great deal on this blue car. It was a great story behind it. And I wanted to have a Camaro for my daily driver and a Camaro for my weekend getaway. So we got this 1998 V6 Camaro and kind of spending time working on it and just some other things that's going on outside of the channel. Just kind of delayed that goal for having the car finished for my high school reunion, but we are still going to get this car finished and we're going to be enjoying it really, really soon. However, this blue car now is my daily driver, and there are some things going on with it that is not good. So today, guys, we are going to be pulling the V6 3.8 liter out of this Camaro. So the weird thing about what's going on with this car right now is that I was having an issue with the ignition, and it misfiring and sputtering. So I changed the ignition control module. But in between that time, before I changed the ignition control module, this car had like an insanely ridiculous backfire. Like, I mean, it sounded like a gunshot went off. I honestly think that when this car backfired, that it damaged something inside the drivetrain of the engine, or inside the valve train rather. And it might just be a lifter that's collapsed. Could be a rod knock. Either way, what it is, this engine has about 160,000 miles on it, on the odometer. Even if it's just a, you know, collapsed lifter or anything, I've only changed like little pieces on top of the motor as far as like the electronic pieces and stuff like that for, you know, different things, mass airflow meter, you know, stuff like that. I want to get this motor out. I want to put my hands on it. I want to see what's going on. And even if I don't have to change the motor, I at least want to know that I've gone through this thing and that it's good, because it is struggling. But it cranks up, or at least it has been cranking up every time now. I gotta put the battery cable back on. And I'm dressed like I'm going on a winter camping trip because it's cold in Florida right now. Y'all hear that? Can you hear it? Yeah, it does not sound good. Y'all hear that? Tap. I don't know, guys. I do have an exhaust leak on the back of the muffler, but that's not going to make the car misperform like that. So anyway, set the camera up. Set up the time lapse because it's currently approximately 8:50 in the morning, and I am not trying to be spending all day to do this because I'm off today and tomorrow. And
hey, go swing, man. I just caught me in a little project, boy. I need somebody good. I need to put that work in it. Who I need to go to, bro? Man, I really only know one person. Gotta hit him up. P-Rock. P-Rock's Garage. They get you right. P-Rock's Garage. No, we don't fade, we don't flash. Gotta go hard. Go for that number one spot. You think that you hard? got you hard, but they like to talk a lot. I better be quiet when I pull up and shake the parking lot.
So at some point during recording everything, my GoPro died on the time lapse. So just to bring you guys kind of like up to speed on where I'm at, I pretty much got all the wiring harness taken off of the front of the motor. I think the only connection that I have left on the harness is back here on that last injector. The drive shaft is out. So the next thing that I have to do is I have to loosen the transmission lines from the radiator here, loosen the cross member for the transmission, and then I can loosen the pin heart bar up front. It's like, here, I'll show you underneath. Make sense for you guys. So the way I'm going to be doing this from underneath is right here. There's a nut on top of this, and same thing on the other side. I'm going to take that nut loose, and it separates it from this K-member here. And then there are 6 bolts in this K-member. It's one here, it's one there, and then it's like a third one back up underneath, back up here, and it's the same on the other side. And so when those come down and come off, pretty much everything up here is going to come off with it because it's all attached here to the K-member. So what I'm gonna do first is, like I said, I'm gonna loosen the bolts for the transmission cross member, loosen my transmission lines, and take these nuts out the top here on these end links. And I probably will replace these end links before I go back on the new stuff, kind of clean this stuff up. But anyway, and everything should drop down all together, and then we'll go get the other motor to go in here. So I guess I'll set up another time lapse while the GoPro charges, and we'll get back to work. Okay, rock stars. Don't usually record when I'm driving. Y'all know I don't like that. But before I get on the main road, just want to say really quickly, I have to pick up a chain for the engine hoist, and I'm going to strap it to the front and then lift the body of the car up so I can pull the engine off. So we started this at about, I guess, 8:50, 9 o'clock this morning. It's now 12 o'clock. And when I get back, all I have to do is loosen the brakes, the brake line, take the bolt off the end link, loosen the 6 bolts for the subframe, set the car down on the ground, wiggle my skinny self back up under there just because I want to do this as safely as possible because I'm doing it by myself. Completely take those 6 bolts out while the tires for the front of the car are on the ground, and take off the bolts for the strut tower, strap the chain to the sway bar, and literally start jacking on it with the engine hoist, and it should lift the whole front of that body up. Then pull the entire K-member, engine, transmission, and all from up under the car. What's up, rock stars? So the engine and transmission, subframe, everything is out, and I'm about to lower it back down, get it on jack stands, and make it safe. Honestly, it wasn't that bad for my first time doing it. Was a little sketch at some points, but nonetheless, wifey came through and helped me out. I'm not going to talk long through this segment of the video.
My neighbors are playing some music right now, and I do not want any copyright infringement. So I just want to talk over it just quickly, let you guys know that we got everything out. I just had to go back under there and loosen some connectors that I had left on that I didn't see. And boom, there we go. So I'm gonna get this lowered down and start cleaning up some stuff a little bit. All right. To me, it just doesn't make sense to do all this work and put another V6 back in it when I can already tell that this motor was a scrapyard motor before. I don't want to go through this work twice. So I think that it's in my best interest just to go ahead and LS swap it. Take my time over these next 3 to 4 weeks and get everything I need and LS swap it, make it as straightforward as possible. I'm gonna try to reuse as much of the stuff off the car stock as I can that's compatible with the LS swap. And the 92 is pretty much ready to go. I just have to put the new trans pan on and get a hold down clamp for the distributor. So, and I have everything here already for it. I just haven't messed with it. We did fall short on the goal for having it finished for my high school reunion. Some things just don't work out the way that you want it to sometimes, but I'm not upset about it because we have gotten a lot of work done to the car. And we did purchase the blue Camaro, but as you can see, both of the cars are down. So we just got some things that we got to get done, but there's nothing to it but to do it. If any of you guys that are subscribed to the channel are V6 owners, the 3.8, 3800 series, hit me up, email me. My email will be in the description. It's got brand new master inflow sensor, brand new ignition control module, brand new TPS switch. I mean, like, all the electronics on the front side of the motor is all brand new. The alternator's new. If you guys need anything off this V6, just let me know, and I'm here to help you guys. Free of charge, man. I will give this stuff to you guys if you need it. So just let me know. You know, we're in this together. Anyway, I'm exhausted. I'm tired. Shout out to my wife for helping me out today because I would not have been able to get this done without her. So major shout out to her. I'm gonna get the yard cleaned up, get my trash in. It's starting to rain a little bit, and I'm gonna shower and chill out. So you guys do what you do and do it the way that you do it. And as always, it's your boy Small Block P-Rock, and this is P-Rock's Garage. I'm always ready to rock. If you guys are ready to roll, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you guys are the first one to know when we drop new content. All right, I'm out.
P-Rock's Garage. No, we don't fake, we don't fudge.